Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all in your secretarial practice class 12 standard. As you can see this slide, today we are on the lesson number 10. Lesson name is dividend and interest. What is today's topic? Today's topic is related to the unpaid and the unclaimed dividend by the company, and the another topic which we are going to complete, that is the interim dividend. Now first of all we will learn about the unpaid and the unclaimed dividend. As we already know that there are two words, unpaid. Unpaid means it is related to the company, or unclaimed means it is related to the shareholder. But in the both the terms, dividend has not been paid it to the shareholder. So we will read the paragraph first. The dividend declared by the company but has not been paid it yet, or maybe claimed by the shareholder within the 30 days of its declaration is termed as called the unpaid and the unclaimed dividend. So what are the rules company have to follow related to the unpaid and unclaimed dividend? First point, the total amount of the dividend which remain unpaid or unclaimed should be transferred to the particular account. That account name is unpaid dividend account, which is opened by the company in the scheduled bank. B, this transfer should be within the 7 days of the end of the 30 days within which the payment was to be made. In a simple word, you can say that this transfer should be happen within the 37 days from the date of the declaration of the dividend. C point, within the 90 days of the transfer of the amount into the unpaid dividend account, what company have to do? Company have to put the information on the website or maybe any other website prescribed by the central government with the statement which show that the name of the last addressee and the unpaid amount payable to the each shareholder. D point, any claimant means any shareholder who are still unpaid and unclaimed, they can apply to the company for the payments of the dividend. E point, any amount which are still unpaid or unclaimed by the shareholder from the period of the 7 years, that amount should be transferred by the company into the Investor Education Protection Fund account. It is called as the IEPF account. F point, the claimants of the company will have to follow some procedure and they have to submit the necessary documents to get the claim from the IEPF account. That means the dividend amount which have been transferred into the Investor Education Protection Fund. So the claimants have to submit this statement in the prescribed form which gives the detail of the such transfer. Now the another topic related to the dividend. We people already know about the meaning of the dividend, where we said that dividend means the profit. So dividend is divided into the two parts. First one is the interim dividend and the second one is the final dividend. Final dividend declared once in a year and the interim dividend declared twice in a year. So let's read the paragraph to understand the meaning. So dividend declared by the board of directors between the two annual general meeting is called as the interim dividend. So interim dividend is paid in the middle of the accounting year when company earns more before the finalizing the annual account for the year. So the opinion of the auditor is also required to declaring the interim dividend. Now let's read the feature of the interim dividend. The board of directors, they have a power to declare the interim dividend. But in the final dividend, the board of directors can recommend and it is approved by the shareholder. Second point, interim dividend is only a payment on account of the whole dividend for the year. That means it is declared out of profit of the current accounting year. Third point, company have to provide the depreciation for the entire year, not the proportionately, before declaring the interim dividend. Fourth point, interim dividend cannot be paid out from any reserve. Fifth point, article of association of the company must authorize the board of directors to declare the interim dividend. Next point, the board of directors has to pass the resolution for declaring the interim dividend. Seventh point, the amount to be paid as the interim dividend must be credited into the separate bank account in a scheduled bank within the 5 days of its declaration. Eighth point, interim dividend should be paid within the 30 days from its declaration. Ninth point, if still there is an unpaid and the unclaimed interim dividend, that amount should be transferred to unpaid dividend account within the 37 days from its declaration. 10 point, any amount remaining unpaid or unclaimed in the unpaid dividend account till the 7 year, that amount should be transferred to the IEPF account, that means the Investor Education Protection Fund account. Summary of the video. What we have learned in this video, we have completed the topic related to the unclaimed and unpaid dividend, meaning of interim dividend, as well as the feature of the interim dividend. Remaining topic from the another lesson we will continue in our next video. Thank you for watching.